Well, we are leaving the Valley of God, and now we are heading to...
I want to do the Moki Dugway.
Moki Dugway.
Okay, by now you're probably going, what are they saying? It's called the Moki Dugway. Moki is a local term for ancient Puebloan people who inhabited the Colorado Plateau hundreds of years ago. And Dugway is a term used to describe a roadway carved from a hillside. This Moki Dugway Highway is a stretch of 261 in Utah where the blacktop turns to dirt and drastically switches back and forth up a cliff at 11% grade. It's amazing how fast you climb this vertical cliff on this road. The views are spectacular, and most any car can make it if you're willing to navigate through the switchbacks and up a dirt road with a sheer cliff off to one side.
Well, we are finally on the top of the Moki Dugway. It's an incredible road through the rocks, and it climbs a bluff, and the view is just amazing of the Valley of the Gods. Incredible. I'm really surprised they made this road. It's a dirt road. Two-wheel drives are making it up here, but it is enough of the sharp corners and the drop-offs to definitely increase the pucker factor. So keep that in mind, but I highly recommend that if you can, come up the Moki Dugway to be able to see this view. Wow, and it's even not a clear day because of the clouds. This is spectacular. Well worth the trip. This road down here is the road through Valley of the Gods. We're here. This is cool. Well worth it. Just noticed there's a vehicle. I don't know how old or how long ago, but it fell off. Lucky it didn't roll all the way down, but it sure beat up. It's a pickup truck.
After stopping several times to take in the views, we continued to drive up to the end of the Moki Dugway and decided at that point to find a dirt road and see if we could find the edge of a cliff and potentially a campsite.
Well, we made it up the Moki Dugway, took a little side road as we do, and found some of the most spectacular campsites I can imagine. We're just walking out to one little area where you could drive to and camp. So check this out. A couple of the places have fire rings. You can't really get up to the edge unless you walk, but we wanted to see how close this gets over to the view overlooking the Valley of the Gods. Geez, this is just so spectacular to have this BLM land. Here is part of the Moki Dugway. Whew! It's a drop off. How would you like that as a view from your campsite? Okay, this might be the end of the little road we were on, but this is where I think I would camp. This is beautiful. Somebody put that there. Oh my gosh, what a campsite. Look at this almost completely perfect cube, a rectangle anyway, of rock that has broken off of the cliff. It came off of this. Look at this perfect slab. That's amazing. Perfect slab.
After staying a while, looking out over the Valley of the Gods, we decided to wind our way back through the small, sandy, windy road through junipers and drive down the Moki Dugway as we headed towards St. George, Utah. The Moki Dugway is an amazing road and was a great way to spend the afternoon. Exploring on small side roads such as this, you never know what you're going to run into. The Moki Dugway was a great way to end our time in the Valley of the Gods, but we had new destinations to see in this beautiful area of southern Utah. And that's a story for our next video. And we will see you next time on the road.